Now, we all know Cade Skywalker. He is the great-great-grandson of Anakin Skywalker. He is a terror. He is annoying. He's a bad boy. And honestly, he is not the only bad boy Skywalker. Let's talk about his uncle. And to kick it off, Cade Skywalker is on holiday. I mean, literally, the whole empire is searching for one man, and he is here chilling with his family and friends on a beach, sipping margaritas with his shorties. His uncle Bantha had set up a good life outside of the whole empire shenanigans. He had a family, he had a woman, and he did good work. But you see, Cade brought his chaos to this planet, so he needed to know everything. He took Cade aside and asked him a simple question: catch me up on things. And Cade did. He told him everything. And he was a bit annoyed that you didn't tell me. My mother wasn't just alive, but she was an Imperial imp. Really? An Imperial officer? How the hell does that even happen? He said, yeah, well, you weren't there, boy. When she came through, she was cool. Your father loved her. The Jedis were not allowed to feel this type of emotions, but I think your father was. He was on a lower fan of love, just like myself. Apparently, even Bantha was already out of the Jedi Order. He didn't practice no more. All he cared about was his family. And when they came back to the party, it was time for round 2, until they turned on the TV and saw the chaos the Empire was in. People were dying, all in the name of finding Cade Skywalker. The Emperor, well, he did not hide this fact. Now, as much as Cade wanted to believe it, he wasn't that bad. He was not just going to allow innocents die. He was about to dip. Yeah, I'm gonna need to just leave, man. His uncle didn't want to hear that shit. You always do this. You always just hop on a plane and move without a plan. Don't be a pussy. Cade clocked him in his jaw, and he clocked him back. Both Skywalkers, both animalistic. You need a plan, Cade. You need to do this right. Throughout the nights, the Force was calling to Cade. He couldn't even sleep. He needed to clear his head. He needed to hop on the juice. Lucky enough, he had some death sticks stashed away, and he was going to use it to clear his head. Every Force ghost he could think of came through to stop him, like, bruh, you don't need to do that no more. You need to stand. You are a Skywalker. Luke tried his best, but there was no emotional ties to Luke, so his father came forth, and Cade lost his mind. Where were you? I've been calling you with the Force since, and you never showed up. He said, boy, your anger was chasing me away. That's how this works. Do not take that drug. You are better without it. And honestly, he didn't give a damn. He just took it like, yeah, I need to take the edge off. I need to disconnect. And boy, he disconnected. With a boot to the face, because the bounty hunter from earlier was here, and she was here for Cade, but his uncle was not soft. Even if he wasn't a Jedi, he could still use the Force, and he humbled Shorty. Cade was healing himself while his uncle just went to work. He took down this bounty hunter quickly. Come to find out, she wasn't even a bounty hunter. She was once, apparently, a Padawan just like Cade. Matter of fact, they grew up together. Her name was Rey. A bit ironic, I know. But yeah, she was here and she was close to Cade, like they were really close growing up. Instantly, Blue was jealous. It was on sight. But right now, they had more things to worry about because the Empire was here. They were searching for Cade, and outside the galaxy didn't mean nothing. They wanted him. They came through and started beating his uncle. Matter of fact, they beat Ray too. They wanted to know everything. You lying scum. And honestly, our boy Cade was just becoming a rabid dog. Let me go. I want death. I want to kill them. Ray actually had to use the Force to clear their minds and force them to leave. But right now, they had to move. Cade needed to go somewhere safe, and his uncle had the perfect solution. His uncle was going to take them to the hidden Jedi Temple. And honestly, Cade's main focus was just to kill the Emperor. And this was a stable plan. Come to find out, Rey was not even loyal to Cade. She was loyal to the previous Emperor, and she was just here to make sure she knew where the mighty Cade Skywalker was heading. She informed every step of the way until they reached this new hideout, which, as you would come to find out, was a mistake because the Jedis only expected them. So as soon as they landed, they had their blades out. Cade wondered why until he saw them. And well, he lost his mind. What the fuck are you guys doing here? They started fighting and they thought they could disrespect him, not knowing Cade had leveled up. Jedi training and Sith training made him almost a new man. Even the princess had to tell him, chill. This is a diplomatic mission. Even the Jedis are like, cool. If you're here on diplomacy, how the hell did you find this temple? It was hidden for a reason. How did you find us? Cade said there is not even a question in my mind. It was her. It was Rey. You fucking bitch. You betrayed me? For them? You could visibly see Shorty was stressed out. Then this dumbass princess opens a stupid mouth and says, yes, she's loyal to us. She took the oath. And Cade went on attack mode. He was about to rip her head off, but yeah, they held him back. Now, it was time to just step in and make the proposal because he's going to kill the Emperor. Sin, of course, didn't want to be here, but I mean, yeah, lock in, boy. I need you to be focused. As they stepped in the Jedi Council and Cade made his opinion known that he's here to kill the Emperor and he wants the Jedi support. They claimed, quote unquote, this is not the Jedi way, but Cade didn't give a damn about no stupid Jedi way. Worse off, why were the Imperials here? These guys were the former Emperor and they made the galaxy a mess. She tried to claim her father brought order, but there was no need for all that talk. Rubbish is still rubbish. The docile Jedi Council was still preaching, yeah, we need to do things by the Jedi Code, but Cade woke them up to the reality of things. The Emperor was a former Jedi. There is no such thing as a fucking Jedi Code. My proposal is simple. I want to organize a kill squad. Go in, kill the Emperor, leave. Think about it. Right outside though, Sin was hating every second in this place. He hated Force users for a reason, and that reason walked up to them. As soon as he saw his face, he was furious. So furious, he actually hid and watched, just to confirm the identity of this new Jedi. As we see, the other Jedi felt his rage. They felt his anger. They came to check up on him and he was just knocking suckers out. Like, fuck off. He had a choice to make, and so did the Jedi Council. They were still trying to decide the Jedi way and stuff, but Cade had spent too much time with the Sith. He had become ruthless. I'm tired of this rubbish. The Jedi way is obsolete, and all around him, all the Jedis had started becoming suspicious. Has Cade turned? But you see, the Empire's people, they were not like the Jedi. Honestly, they fucked with the idea of assassinating the Emperor, and now they look to work with Cade. Back with Sin though, we see exactly why he was so angry. That was the Jedi who killed his father, and he swore revenge. In the private quarters of the Jedi Council though, they were discussing what to do next. Cade's uncle was on his side, and the rest of the Jedi as well. They were too soft. Cade knew what they were going to do. He needed to act, just like Sin was doing right now, because he went for revenge, and his attack was perfectly planned. He had the bug that actually stopped Force users from using the Force. He was here to kill this Jedi, but I guess homie forgot that even without the Force, they were still capable warriors. He was able to kill the bugs and protect himself, actually binding Sin to the wall. Sin was screaming, "You killed my father. I am here to avenge his death." And the Jedi looked at him and said, "You, explain yourself." And Sin proceeds to explain how his father was just a simple pirate doing good deed. And the Jedi came and started killing folks. He took the leg of the pirate leader. His father actually had to fight the Jedi Master to save his son. He saw his father as noble. "You ended my father's life, so I am here to end you. You are a monster. You were even about to kill me. Thankfully, the captain took you down. I saw it with my own eyes. You are evil." But as usual, it was a misunderstanding because the Jedi Master remembered him perfectly. Your father was an animal. He wasn't just a pirate, he was a slaver. He came to this place and killed men and grabbed women and children to sell off. I came here to stop his madness. You have to agree. Some evils just must be killed. That is the way of the universe. I always wondered about the women and children your father took. Where are they? Are they living good lives? As he released Sin. And honestly, Sin was too ashamed to even look him in the face. because he knew the truth. They were not living good lives. Matter of fact, he even got a share of the profits. They aren't living good lives. The princess, however, was trying to convince Rey she's doing the right thing. Rey couldn't help but feel she betrayed a close friend. The princess didn't give a damn. While they waited for the Jedi Council to finish, Shadduu took Cade on a ride. She wanted to have a private conversation with him. Come to find out, he didn't really want to have that. He came here to test Cade, to see if he has turned to the dark side. But the thing is, Cade ain't weak no more. Why do people still think they could solo this brother? He humbled him quickly, using the same technique made for healing to break. You do not do that again. I choose to use these abilities. Nobody's turning me to the dark side. If I use dark side techniques, I do them because I want to. Now let's go back. And so they went back. His Jedi Master said I could feel that. Please do not use that technique again. And Cade told him straight up, I will. I am no Sith. The powers I use them for me. Simple. He said, Cade, I grow more afraid of you as the day goes by. Now everyone gathered to hear the results of the Jedi meeting, and as usual, they said, nah, that's not the Jedi way. We do not assassinate. Cade was offended. You are willing to watch half of the universe die before you will intervene? Fuck this. The Jedi Order is weak. You are weak. I am not. I'm done talking. I'm going out. And everyone just let him pass because they knew who could really stop him realistically. I mean, most of them probably could, but what was the point? He got on the ship only to find the princess and her squad there. You see, they believed in his cause. They were here to assist. And not just them. Shadduu was apparently here. He asked why, and he said, well, I'm just here to make sure you don't become the next emperor. And Cade smiled, good man. Now, let's ball out, including you, Rey. You a piece of shit, but let's see what you could do. And just like that, we are back with Star Wars Legacy. Stay tuned, because I'm about to blow your mind.